keeps control for Thompson. Pass for Stevens, wide open underneath on the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out, up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Semp for takeoff.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And good evening. Welcome to Northern Cass High School, where it is senior night for the girls as the Jaguars take on the Wahpeton Huskies. How you doing, everyone? I'm Joe Lancello. Thanks for joining us here on yourliveevent.com. Our pregame show is brought to you by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. Wahpeton comes in with a 9-8 record and a 3-game winning streak. The Huskies' last game was Thursday at home when they defeated Central Cass 57-54. Wahpeton has a 7-3 record in Class A Region 1. Northern Cass 12-6 overall on the year, and they are coming off a win last Thursday at home against Oak Grove 64-44. The Jaguars 12-6 overall, 5-4 in Region 1 play. And both teams are going to want to try to get as close as they can to a top seed in Region 1. Right now, that's pretty tight with Kindred and Valley City both at 8-2. Wahpeton's next at 7-3. Northern Cass at 5-4. And the playoffs are not too far away. These teams did meet earlier this season, back on January the 8th in Wahpeton, with the Lady Huskies winning that one 57-50. We'll hear from both the coaches, Brian Watson of Wahpeton and DC Lucas of Northern Cass, when we return to Northern Cass after these words on yourliveevent.com.
Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
Even as a kid, I knew I wanted to be part of Polar Communications because they have such a long history of taking care of their employees.
I'm grateful that we get to work with great people every day, and I get to go home at the end of the day knowing that what we did for the day matters.
It's a great place to be part of a team and feel like you're achieving so much more than just answering a phone call. Polar is more than that. Polar is family.
I'm Freya Angen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Welcome back to Northern Cass. We've got girls basketball tonight with Northern Cass taking on Wahpeton. Brian Watson is the coach of the Huskies, who have come in with a 3-game winning streak, including a win over Central Cass on Thursday night. Talk about that game.
It was a pretty good game for us. Game at home. Fortunate enough to come away with the win. We were able to stretch out a lead to 11 points twice in that game, and Central Cass made a couple comebacks and made it close. But I was happy with the way that we responded to their runs. You know, we were able to let them go on their runs and then able to stretch the lead out a little bit, and fortunate enough to get out of there with the win.
Tell me about your season so far.
We got off to a bit of a slow start. I think there were some high expectations for our team and our program coming from the old Class A to the new Division A. And, it's just a learning curve trying to figure out, what teams are going to do against us, how we're going to fit. We have some new girls in the mix that are playing different positions than last year. And right now, where we are, I feel like we're playing some of our best basketball. So we're in the middle of a 3-game win streak here. Some of that our good play started against Northern Cass the first time around. So we're looking to see if we can continue that play tonight.
I see Scout Woods is a 2-time all-conference player. Tell me a little bit about her.
Scout's a big part of our offense and kind of makes us go right now. She averages a double-double or pretty close to that. And, this year she's kind of added a little mix to her game where she can step outside and shoot a 15 to 18-footer as opposed to just being inside. So, she's a lot of what we do on offense, and then if she's able to get things going on the glass, that helps us out a lot. And then also she's able to distribute the ball to some of our shooters on the outside. So just an all-around good player, a second-team All-State last year, and progressing nicely here in her junior season.
You've got one game under your belt already against Northern Cass. That was at your place back on January the 8th, a 7-point win. What happened on that night?
That was an interesting night. I think, going into that game, Northern Cass was sitting, towards the top of Region 1 and playing some really good basketball. And we felt like it was going to be a tough matchup, and it was. We were able to get out to a 16-point lead on them, and they come back and they tied the game late there in the fourth quarter. And we're able to hang on towards the end there. We were able to turn them over a little bit and able to get out of there down the stretch. But just a really good basketball team with a couple of good players in Hayden Crockett and then Jensen in the middle. So we're going to have to see if we can put together a full basketball game, see if we can handle their pressure. They like to extend their 1-3-1. They like to turn you over and get points out of that. So we'll see if we can take care of the basketball here tonight.
All right, best of luck.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
That's Brian Watson, coach of the Wahpeton Lady Huskies. We'll be back with our pregame show after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Congratulations, Chase, on your award.
Leo at the left wing, couple hard dribbles in the paint, backdoor cut, and a block shot by Sim.
From all of us with Your Live Event, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.
The Haugo into Bruin territory 40. Little shake and bake 30. Haugo could go. It's another house call for Peter Haugo.
Congratulations, Chase Miller.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Northern Cass. The Jaguars getting ready to host Wahpeton tonight in girls basketball. DC Lucas, the coach of Northern Cass, and the Jaguars coming off the win over Oak Grove late last week. Talking about that win.
It was a nice win. I mean, Oak Grove has been playing really good and going down to their place, and I felt we played a really good, complete game of basketball. I was really impressed with our offense, the ball movement, and defensively how we came out. Like I said, especially on the road, I think the girls did a really good job.
What have been some things that have been going well for you recently?
I think, after the Kindred loss, and we came out, I feel that the offensive, the ball movement, really being patient on offense, but defensively just being more buckled down and making sure that we aren't making the mistakes that hurt us in the past, and just really starting to clean things up.
Now this is senior night tonight with Casey Fitz in the starting lineup for you. Tell me about her contributions over the years.
Casey's been great. She's one of those girls. These girls all came up when they were younger, and what Casey always gives us is obviously that overall leadership, but she's great defensively. She's been a fun kid to coach over the years. I just love watching the girl, but when she's on the court, we just love watching her play defense. Now she brings her leadership and brings up the best in the girls.
Tonight they face Wahpeton, but you have seen them once before this year, which I imagine will be a first for the program, and they came up 7 points ahead of you.
Yeah, it was a good game. I mean, it was our first time playing down there. I think it was a tight game. Most of the game in the end they pulled away. I expect the same thing tonight. A tight game. They're a good quality club. I mean, Scott Woods is an incredible post player. And we got some great guards. So they're a good, complete team that's going to give us all we can handle tonight.
It seems to be overstating or oversimplifying things to say that if you stop Scott Woods or if they stop Hayden Crockett, that's going to be the key to winning. It's not that easy, I wouldn't think.
No, I think I was telling somebody before. I mean, I think both clubs have a really good supporting cast. I know for us, Hayden has Josie Jensen and Tess Shelbert and Allie Lucas and Addie Russ, Addie Wernquist, and I know that Wahpeton has the same. So yeah, you can zero in on Scout, but their guards and other post players are quality players. And we played last time at 8-9 points, so you gotta, it's more than just one player. You gotta take everybody into account.
What would be the important things for you tonight?
I think for us, it's just playing our game. I think last time we made some silly mistakes. We gotta kind of limit those and just not turn the ball over. And keep doing what we're doing on offense. It's just being patient, ball movement, and just being locked down and communicate on D.
All right, best of luck.
Thank you.
That's C.C. Lucas, coach of the Northern Cass Jaguar girls. We'll be back with the starting lineups. Northern Cass versus Wahpeton girls basketball after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
Even as a kid, I knew I wanted to be part of Polar Communications because they have such a long history of taking care of their employees.
I'm grateful that we get to work with great people every day, and I get to go home at the end of the day knowing that what we did for the day matters.
It's a great place to be part of a team and feel like you're achieving so much more than just answering a phone call. Polar is more than that. Polar is family.
I'm Freya Engen. I'm confident during the match, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Lily Bell. I'm confident on the court, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Back at Northern Cass, Joe Lancello with you as we get ready for girls basketball. This is a girls and boys doubleheader tonight between Northern Cass and Wahpeton. Class A Region 1 matchup. And now we're starting lineups, first of all, for the Wahpeton Lady Huskies. Number 2 is Hallie Miller, a 5'9 junior. Number 3 is Amaya Max, a 5'7 senior. 13 is Leah DeVries, a 5'7 senior. Number 32 is Sienna Fobb, a 5'11 freshman. And number 40, Scout Woods, a 5'10 junior. Brian Watson, the coach of Wahpeton, the Huskies 9-8 overall, 7-3 in Region 1 play. Now for the Northern Cass Jaguars, they'll start 4 seniors and a junior, the junior being Hayden Crockett, number 2, a 5'7 junior. Number 4, Addie Russ is a 5'6 senior. Number 5, Ellie Lucas, a 6'1 senior. Number 12, Josie Johnson, a 6'3 senior. And 21, Casey Fix, a 5'4 senior. In the starting lineup tonight for senior night. DC Lucas, the coach of Northern Cass, the Jaguars 12-6 overall, 5-4 in Region 1 play. And we'll be back with the opening tap of tonight's game with Northern Cass and Wahpeton after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Congratulations, Chase, on your award.
Leo at the left wing, couple hard dribbles in the paint, backdoor cut, and a block shot by Sim.
From all of us with Your Live Event, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.
D. Haugo into Bruin territory 40. Little shake and bake 30. Haugo could go. It's another house call for Peter Haugo.
Congratulations, Chase Miller.
My coworkers here at Degelman are super supportive. We all get along. Makes for a really easy work day, easy work week.
From day one, I felt like it's been a big family here at Degelman.
Our culture at Degelman is really second to none. It's truly a family atmosphere.
It feels really great to be a part of a team that is building some of the toughest equipment in the farm industry.
Your home for the District 1 Girls Basketball Tournament at NDSCS is YourLiveEvent.com.
Stop. Holvelson, skip. Richmond, this would hurt for the Rebels, and it's a dagger.
From the quarterfinals on Friday, February 9th to the championship on Monday, February 12th. You can watch it all on your live event.
For these two, open Buckholtz right wing three-pointer. Got it. Tickles a twine.
That's the District 1 Girls Basketball Tournament on yourliveevent.com starting February 9th.
Our scoreboard tonight brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. dhbanknd.com. We'll have more Northern Cass girls basketball for you on Friday night on yourliveevent.com when the Jaguars go to Thompson. An old Class B region matchup, or a matchup of two Class B teams, I should say. They were in different regions, and that's actually the case now. Checking the latest rankings in Class A girls basketball in North Dakota, Thompson, the number one team of the state, the unanimous choice at number one, with Botno second, South Prairie Max third, Nedrose fourth, and Devils Lake fifth. Wahpeton will be in the traveling purple shirts with white numbers, white and gold trim. Sienna Fobb and now Scott Woods joining the starting five on the floor. Miller, Max, and DeVries, the starting five for the Lady Huskies. And before the game, before the pregame warm-ups, rather, the seniors for Northern Cass were given some gifts from their parents. And some of the underclassmen had speeches or a little something to say for them. Hayden Crockett, the one non-senior starter for Northern Cass tonight. Casey Fix getting the start tonight in place of Tess Jalbert, with this being senior night. 4 is Addie Rust. Another of the seniors, Ellie Lucas, who I understand is going to play volleyball at Valley City State next year. And number 12, Josie Jensen. In the JV game tonight, it was Wahpeton winning that 48-46 over Northern Cass. Sienna Fobb to jump center for Wahpeton against Northern Cass's Josie Jensen. A senior against a freshman. And a 4-inch height advantage for Josie Jensen. And the tap control by Wahpeton. Lady Huskies going from right to left. DeVries for Fobb. Work it back around. Fobb high post. Giving off for Max. Cross the lane. Shot mixed by Hallie Miller and a rebound for the Jaguars. Hayden Crockett across midcourt for Rust. Double teaming at half court. Lucas left corner into the block. Back out for Crockett. The free throw line, shoots and scores. 2-0 start for Northern Cass. Max into the front court on the far side, gives for Miller. DeVries back for Miller, right of the lane. A little contact but a basket. Game tied at 2. Here's a 3 from Rust from the left wing, no good. Rebound for Fobb. Max into the front court in the left wing. Into the block for Woods. She's double teamed but goes through that and scores. Scout Woods' first basket. And Wahpeton with her first lead at 4-2. Crockett for Lucas. Now top of the key, Crockett. Driving through the crowd, lost the ball against someone's leg, tied up on the floor. Held ball, and it will stay with Northern Cass on the arrow with 19 on the shot clock. Lucas on the inbound baseline left. Back for Crockett. Jensen in the lane. Dumping down low for an open Lucas to score a bunny. Ellie Lucas's first basket. We're tied at 4. 2 minutes into the game. Max on top for DeVries. Miller right wing. Lost the handle on the ball as she was driving out of bounds. First turnover of the game. Jaguar ball with 5:51 to go in the first. And pressure in the backcourt. Rush for Crockett. Lucas from the right wing dumping down low. Catch by Jensen. Shot doesn't go, but a foul. Loose ball foul going to be on Josie Jensen for being on someone's back. First foul of the game. First foul against the Jaguars in the quarter. No pressure defensively from Northern Cass. As Max brings it across for Miller. DeVries with the ponytail and the three, no. And the rebound for Lucas. Lucas on the run. Gives back for Crockett. Dumping down low. Jensen missing the bunny, getting her own rebound and scoring. And the Jaguars back in front 6-4. 3 minutes played. DeVries for Miller near the right corner. Back for Max. Pass intended for Woods, taken away and still in bounds is Lucas. Left wing three for Rust, doesn't go. Offensive rebound Crockett. Hayden backs up, will shoot a three, bango! Crockett with 5 and a 9-4 lead for Northern Cass. 7-0 run for the Jaguars. DeVries for Miller, left corner. Fobb coming out to the right wing. Ball poked away at midcourt and a takeaway. Third turnover against Wahpeton. Crockett driving, laying it up and in. Crockett with 7 in the quarter. And timeout Wahpeton. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. Northern Cass 11 and Wahpeton 4. At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities we serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner that you can always count on. It's values-based banking. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Short timeout taken by Wahpeton after Northern Cass has scored 9 in a row. Amaya Max, pass on the left wing for Miller. Drive, no, and a rebound for Rust. Jaguars a 5-1 rebounding edge so far, midway through the opening quarter. Crockett for Rust. Left corner Lucas, entry pass Jensen. Open three on the left for Crockett, no. And the rebound for Amaya Max. Max for DeVries. And ball lost. Turnover number 4 on Wahpeton. Number 10, Tess Jalbert, is in the game for the first time for Northern Cass. From the offensive rebound, there was no shot, or it didn't hit the backboard, and now a pass intercepted. First turnover against the Jaguars. 2-3 zone from Northern Cass defensively. Miller right corner, back off for Max. Here's a three, no, and a Crockett rebound. Jaguars will slow down the pace. Jensen for Crockett on the left wing, driving, and a foul. First foul against Wahpeton of the quarter. That'll go against Hallie Miller, her first. And Crockett to the free throw line. Hallie with 7 points in the first frame. And the Jaguars are up by 7. First free throw off the back of the iron, no good. 22, Addie Winterquist, a 5'10 junior in the game for the first time for Northern Cass, as Jensen will sit down. Crockett with 1 of 2 at the line and an 8-point lead. DeVries high left, swing it back around for Miller. Again, working the perimeter. Fob near the left corner, working it around again. They can't seem to be able to get the ball to Woods. Fob left block, pass blocked, and taken away. Controlled by Jalbert, 5th turnover against Wahpeton. And now a steal by Hallie Miller. And she's got a gold rush and a layup. Miller with 4. And that ends a 10-0 run for Northern Cass. 12-6 with under 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Jalbert for Lucas, now driving the lane is Winterquist, missing the shot, and Woods the rebound. And taken away by Crockett. Crockett through the crowd, lays it up and off. Rebound Winterquist, up and off. Rebound for Crockett, up and in. 10 for Crockett in the quarter. 14-6 in favor of Northern Cass with under a minute and a half to go in the first. DeVries high left. Fob. Woods triple teamed. Lady Huskies work it back out. Miller with room to drive. Kicks it back at the free throw line for Fob. Shot no. And Lucas the rebound. Lucas across midcourt on the near side. Finds Crockett. And now the Jaguars will set up the half court. Jalbert outside the arc on the right. For Rust. Into the block for Winterquist. Shot no, and the rebound Woods. Woods will take it across 2-on-2, go all the way and lay it up and in. And Woods will get a chance at a 3-point play. Blocking foul on the Jaguars on Eddie Winterquist, her first and the team's second of the quarter. Into the game now for Wahpeton for the first time is 22, Claire Langenwater, a 5 sophomore. Woods makes the free throw. The 3-point play, she's got 5. And the Lady Huskies trail by 5. Rust for Fixers back in the game. Here's a Crockett 17-footer good. Hayden with a dozen in the quarter. 16-9 Northern Cass. Shot clock off for the remainder of the first. Miller swinging around now for Langenwalder. Miller pulls up, left of the lane and scores. Hallie Miller with 6 in the quarter. Time running down. Crockett, 3 on the way at the buzzer, no. And that's the end of the first. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHBankND.com, 16-11, Northern Cass in the lead over Wahpeton. Second quarter after this and YourLiveEvent.com.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at Enbridge.com.
Not everyone can get Secret Service level protection, but with Irie Insurance you can. You see, we've got your back. protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops, and so much more. Ensuring you've got the protection you need and all your questions answered faster than you can say. Classified information. Get protected. Get Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
Joe Lancello back at Northern Cass. Second quarter underway as Wahpeton will inbound at midcourt. 45 Clairwoods, a 5'10 8th grader, is in the game, joining her older sister Scout as a post player for Wahpeton. Blake and Walder hands it off for Scout Woods. Now Claire, and foul on the entry pass, and it's on Josie Jensen, her second. And the first foul on Northern Cass in the second quarter. Max on the inbound, baseline right, 3 on the way from Miller is short. And the rebound off the shin of one of the Jaguars, and it goes to Wahpeton. That's their first offensive rebound of the game. And now we may have a debate, and they will reset the shot clock. Max on the throw-in, baseline right. Caught underneath by Claire Woods. Shot no good. Jaguars clear the glass. Crockett for Jensen. Back for Crockett. Room to drive and score. 14 for Hayden Crockett. That's like the Red Sea kind of parted there. 18-11 in favor of the Jaguars. Scout Woods driving right on the lane. Pull-up jumper good. 7 for Scout. It's 18-13. That's something Coach Brian Wasson talked about in the pregame show, was that Scout Woods expanding her game a little bit for the mid-range jumper. Pass down low for Lucas. Let the defender go by, and Lucas was fouled. Two free throws coming for Lee Lucas. The second foul on Hallie Miller, and the second on Miller, and first foul on Wahpeton in the second quarter. Lucas's first free throw, no good. Addie Winterquist, 22 into the game, replacing Josie Jensen for Northern Cass. Jaguars with Rust, Crockett, Jalbert, Lucas, and Winterquist on the floor. 18-13, make it 19-13. Lucas now with 3. DeVries right wing, back for Max. Lang and Walter, they working around again. Sienna Fobb back in the game for Wahpeton as they working around the perimeter. Max backpedaling, shot clock at 8. Ball tipped away and last touched by Fobb. It will be Northern Cass ball. That's the 7th turnover on Wahpeton in the game. Crockett left wing near the sideline for Winterquist. Back for Crockett, trying to drive the baseline, and fouled by Sienna Fobb. First foul on Fobb, second on the Huskies in the quarter. And Hayden Crockett, 1 of 2 at the line today, will shoot 2 here with 6:20 to go in the half. First one good. Wahpeton with Max and DeVries in the game as Crockett makes both free throws. She's got 16 now in the game. And an 18-point lead again, 8-point lead, equaling the biggest for Northern Cass. Max for Langenwalder. DeVries for Langenwalder again as they work the perimeter. Fobb at the free throw line, off the bracket, no good. And Crockett the rebound. Crockett on the run, quick 4-on-2. Trying to shovel out for Winterquist, does. Missed the shot in close. And the rebound knocked away by Fobb. Controlled by Wahpeton. DeVries for Max for Langenwalder, high right. Fob high post, DeVries. 3 on the way for Max. In, out, in. Amaya Max with her first points of the game. The first 3 of the game for Wahpeton. They cut the gap to 5, 21-16. Crockett, right corner 3. Bango! Anything you can do, I can do better. 19 for Crockett, 24-16. Jaguars back up by 8. Almost 3 minutes played, second quarter. Again, they work the perimeter. Lucas in there trying to break up the pass. Knocking it out of bounds. It will stay with Wahpeton. Woods for Woods substitution as Claire replaces Scout. Timeout on the floor. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHBankND.com. Northern Cass leads Wahpeton 24-18. Back after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Don't forget, we've got the boys matchup following this game between Northern Cass and Wahpeton. They have not met this season, the boys. Again, a critical matchup in Region 1 for Class A. Wahpeton's used 2 timeouts already. Northern Cass with all 5 of theirs remaining. Except for a 4-2 lead and ties at 2-4, it's been all Northern Cass. Hallie Miller back in the game, number 2 for Wahpeton. Claire Woods as they work it around again. Claire Woods in the lane. Out for DeVries in the left wing. And a shot clock violation. Turnover 8 on Wahpeton. Everybody kind of fell asleep there. At least those wearing purple. Left corner Lucas. Throws it across for Crockett. Jalbert down low for Winterquist off the glass and in. Addie Winterquist with her first bucket. Jaguars up by 10, their biggest lead, 4:17 to go in the half. Miller for Langenwalder. Holds and gives for Fob. DeVries. Left corner Miller. Langenwalder will try a 3. Off the bracket, no good, and the rebound comes to Ellie Lucas. Rust across midcourt. Crockett left coffin corner. Back for Crockett. Worked around for Rust. Lucas left coffin corner. Lob for Winterquist. Ball last touched by Winterquist, if you say so. Third turnover against the Jaguars. 22 Langenwalder out of the game for Wahpeton. And number 40 Scout Woods back in the game. So the 2 Wood sisters on the court at the same time. And a steal or the pass broken up by Lucas. The ball will stay with Wahpeton. And 21 on the shot clock. 3:13 to go in the half. Max for DeVries. Claire Woods. Max. Claire Woods. DeVries. Shot clock at 4. A hurried shot, but one that went in the basket for Amaya Max. She's got 5. 26-18. Here's a three on the left. Doesn't go for Jalbert, and the rebound for DeVries. 8-point lead for Northern Cass, as they look to even the score in the season series, as Wahpeton beat them by 7 at their place. Line drive shot didn't go. Jaguar rebound and a pass too long out of bounds. 4 turnovers on Northern Cass. And the Jaguars now want a short timeout. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. Northern Cass up by 8, 26-18, with 2:21 to go in the first half. At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities we serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner that you can always count on. It's values-based banking. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com. The letter I, banknorth.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Here come the Lady Huskies. Max for foul in the block and traveled. 9 turnovers against Wahpeton in the first half. Northern Cass ball with 2:08 to go to intermission. Rust lobs it for Crockett. 3 on the way. No. Scramble for the rebound, but it comes from Max. Max for DeVries. Scout Woods. Claire Woods back out for Max. Shot clock at 15. DeVries. Max looking. Claire Woods in the lane, driving and scoring. The 8th grader with her first bucket. Wahpeton cut the gap to 6 with 1:15 to go in the half. Rust on the right. Winterquist in the lane, splits the double team, not able to make the shot, and fob the rebound. Long ball for DeVries ahead of the crowd, and she'll score a Gold Rush layup. Leah DeVries with her first bucket. Now it's a 4-point game with under a minute to go till halftime. Jalbert almost a steal. Rust getting it back. Rust driving. Lost the ball to Lucas, who'll put it up and in. 5 for Ellie Lucas. 28-22 Northern Cass. Now some token pressure in the backcourt by Crockett. The bonus not a problem, not imminent for either team. About a 5-second difference in the game clock and the shot clock. Scout Woods on the left. Max. Right block, Claire Woods. And a foul. Jaguar players wanted a held ball and said it's a foul on Hayden Crockett, which is her first. Second team foul on Northern Cass in the quarter, so the bonus not a problem. Or the penalty, I should say. Shot clock off. Max backpedals and gives her DeVries. Claire Woods. Max. Fob. Almost lost the dribble. Shot through air. Last touch by Crockett out of bounds. It'll stay with Wahpeton with 3.4 to go in the quarter. Claire Langenwalder, 22, back in the game for Claire Woods. They might be looking to her for a 3-point shot. Well, she cleared room for one. A Max baseline jumper, no good. Rebound Lucas, and that's the end of the half. A very strong first half performance by the Northern Cass Jaguars, as they've got a 6-point lead at halftime. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. Northern Cass 28 and Wahpeton 22. We'll look at the first half stats after these words on yourliveevent.com.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Your home for the Division A, Region 1, and Region 2 girls basketball tournaments is yourliveevent.com.
Flutters the pass over to Cotton. High arching rainbow tickles a twine.
From the Shield Center in Fargo to the Louis Lee Fieldhouse in Mayville, we'll have you covered for all the action.
Bag of tricks up to 7 points and another steal for Hurst. Baseball pass to Sage. It's in!
Quarterfinals start Monday, February 19th for the Division A, Region 1, and Region 2 girls basketball tournaments on yourliveevent.com.
And welcome back to Northern Cass. We're at halftime. Joe Lancello with you, girls basketball. And it's the Northern Cass Jaguars leading the Wahpeton Lady Huskies 28-22. And our halftime show is brought to you by Hunter Insurance. Hunter Insurance Agency is dedicated to providing you the best support for your insurance request from crop, hail, farm, commercial, and home. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com. Except for a quick 4-2 lead for Wahpeton and ties at 2-4, it's been all Northern Cass. Jaguars went on a 10-0 run after Wahpeton took their 4-2 lead. And the Jaguars have been in command ever since. They led 16-11 at the quarter, 26-16 at one stage in the second quarter, their biggest lead. And right now it's 28-22. And the offense led by junior Hayden Crockett with 2 threes, 5 twos, 3 of 4 at the foul line for 19 points. Ellie Lucas, 2 baskets, 1 of 2 at the line for 5. Josie Jensen, a basket for 2. Addie Winterquist, a basket for 2. Addie Rust, Tess Jalbert, and Casey Fix have played and have not scored for Northern Cass. Jaguars 4 of 6 at the foul line. They've turned the ball over just 4 times, and unofficially 14 rebounds, 4 on the offensive side. Northern Cass with 16 points in the first quarter and 12 in the second for their total of 28. For the Wahpeton Huskies, who came in on a 3-game winning streak, they are led by Scout Woods with 3 baskets, 1 of 1 at the line for 7. But the Lady Huskies have had a hard time getting the ball to her inside. They've been stuck with working the ball around the perimeter. And outside shooting really hasn't been their forte either. So Scout Woods with 7. Hallie Miller, 3 baskets for 6. Amaya Max with a 3 and a 2 for 5. Leah DeVries, a basket for 2. Claire Woods, a basket for 2. Sienna Fobb and Claire Langenwalter have played and have not scored. Wahpeton just 1 of 1 at the foul line, 100%. Not that many fouls in this game against either team. 9 turnovers against Wahpeton compared to 4 against Northern Cass. And unofficially, the Lady Huskies with 10 rebounds, just 2 on the offensive side, so they're getting out-rebounded 14-10 unofficially. Wahpeton 11 points in the first quarter, 11 in the second for their total of 22. And as far as fouls go, for Northern Cass, Josie Jensen has 2 fouls, Crockett and Winterquist 1 each. For Wahpeton, Hallie Miller has 2 fouls, and Sienna Fobb 1. So that's why I mean about not many fouls being in this game. And it's Northern Cass in the lead, 28-22. In the earlier meeting back on January the 8th, it was Wahpeton winning in Wahpeton 57-50. In the JV game earlier tonight here, it was Wahpeton winning 48-46. And checking the standings in Class A Region 1, Kindred and Valley City are tied for first at 8-2. Wahpeton's next at 7-3. Northern Cass at 6-4. So a win tonight for the Jaguars would be very big in getting them closer to third place, the number 3 seed in the region tournament. Central Cass at 4-6. Oak Grove 3-7. Lisbon 0-11 in region play. And that's our halftime show, brought to you by Hunter Insurance Agency. Hunter Insurance Agency, dedicated to providing you the best support for your insurance request from crop, hail, farm, commercial, and home. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com. At the half, Northern Cass leading Wahpeton 28-22. We'll have the start of the third quarter after these messages on yourliveevent.com.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
My coworkers here at Degelman are super supportive. We all get along. Makes for a really easy work day, easy work week.
From day one, I felt like it's been a big family here at Degelman.
Our culture at Degelman is really second to none. It's truly a family atmosphere.
It feels really great to be a part of a team that is building some of the toughest equipment in the farm industry.
Your home for the District 1 Girls Basketball Tournament at NDSCS is YourLiveEvent.com.
Stop. Holvelson, skip. Richmond, this would hurt for the Rebels, and it's a dagger.
From the quarterfinals on Friday, February 9th to the championship on Monday, February 12th. You can watch it all on Your Live Event.
For these two, open Buckholtz right wing three-pointer. Got it. Tickles a twine.
That's the District 1 Girls Basketball Tournament on YourLiveEvent.com starting February 9th.
Joe Lancello back at Northern Cass, and as we've been talking about postseason play, should mention the Northern Cass Wrestlers. The boys are seated 4th in Class B. Wrestling is still Class A and Class B. And as a team, the Jaguar Wrestlers will take on Killdeer, the 5th seed. That'll be at the Fargo Dome on the 17th of February. Northern Cass with the basketball as the Jaguars go from right to left in the home white with black and gold. Pass, nice catch by Jalbert, missing inside. And the rebound for Hallie Miller. Jaguars with Crockett, Rust, Lucas, Jalbert, and Jensen on the floor. And the original starting five for Wahpeton: Miller, Max, DeVries, Fobb, and Scott Woods. DeVries between the circles. Max free throw line extended left now. Fobb, three on the way, short. Or check that was Miller. Offensive rebound by Fobb. Here's a Scott Woods three, no. And the rebound, Fobb. Couple of offensive rebounds for Wahpeton. That equals their total for the first half. Free throw line extended left jumper from Scott Woods is good. Scott with 9. Lady Huskies within 4. 1 minute into the third quarter. Jensen high post for Crockett, missed the bunny inside, and the rebound for Fobb. Leah DeVries for Miller, trying to drive the baseline, blocking foul on the Jaguars. First team foul on Northern Cass in the third quarter. That's on Hayden Crockett, her second. So Crockett and Jensen 2 fouls apiece for Northern Cass. Max on the inbound baseline right with a fresh shot clock. Miller thought about the three, will drive the baseline and score. Hallie Miller with 8. Wahpeton now within 2. Jalbert for Jensen. Crockett, right corner three, no. And a rebound for Fobb. And we've got a foul as the Jaguars are trying to get a steal, and that's on Hayden Crockett, and that is her third foul. Hayden, the first player in the game to reach 3 fouls. Wahpeton on the inbound with a chance to tie or take the lead. They haven't been ahead since 4-2. Max for Fobb left corner, back out for Max. DeVries. Fobb in the lane, finds the cutter. And Amaya Max scores. She's got 7. We're tied at 28, our third tie. A 12-2 run for Wahpeton. And DC Lucas will call a timeout. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. dhbanknd.com. Wahpeton 28, Northern Cass 28. Back after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities they serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner that you can always count on. It's values-based banking. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Wahpeton with the first 6 points of the third quarter and a 12-2 run going back into the second. And we're tied at 28, our third tie. Crockett, Jensen in the lane. Jalbert splitting 2 defenders. Lucas right baseline from 10, no. Jensen the putback in a basket. Josie Jensen with 4. And Northern Cass back in front 30-28. Scout Woods on the left wing, work it back out for DeVries. Fobb pops out on the right wing. Woods. Fobb. She'll fire a 3 and hit it. Sienna Fobb's first points. And Wahpeton with the lead, 31-30, their first lead since 4-2. Crockett the other way, no. Rebound Jensen, Lucas down low, no. And a rebound for Woods. Ahead for DeVries, no. Jensen rebounds. Wahpeton by 1. Crockett, pass picked off by Max, not quite. But because the pass was tipped, there's no over and back. The shot clock is still going, though. Nice pass down low. Crockett missed the money. And the Lady Huskies get the rebound. Looking to add to their 1-point lead. DeVries top of the key. 2-3 zone from the Jaguars defensively. Max Miller. DeVries, shot clock at 13. Woods. Wahpeton very patient offensively. Shot clock at 4. Ball poked out of bounds, and it will stay with the Huskies with 3 on the shot clock. DeVries for Miller, takes a dribble, fires, short. Rebound, Josie Jensen. Jaguars trying to regain the lead. Jensen, high post left, finds the cutter in Jalbert. Rust, left corner 3, no. Rebound, Jalbert, good hustle by her. Rust, the runner, yes! Addie Rust's first basket. 4th lead change, 32-31 in favor of Northern Cass. DeVries high left. Fob in the lane. Back for DeVries. Max for Miller. Max. Shot clock at 12. Max left coffin corner. Woods double team in the block. And a 3 is good by Amaya Max. Her second 3 of the game. She's got 10. 34-32. Equaled the biggest lead. Here's a Crockett 3. No. And Fob got position on Jensen for the rebound, but the Jaguars take it back. Crockett, bango with a 3. Crockett with 22. 35-34. 5th lead change. Northern Cass back in front. Fob in the lane. Woods driving against a double team. Shot blocked. And they'll call a held ball. And that will have the ball stay with Wahpeton. 21, Casey Fix, a 5'4" senior, back into the game for Northern Cass, along with 22, Addie Winterquist. 45, Claire Woods back in the game for Wahpeton, along with 22, Claire Langenwalder. Miller, Langenwalder. Swing it back to the left for Miller. Claire Woods, intercepted. 1-on-2, Crockett driving, missing. Last touch by one of the Lady Huskies. Northern Cass will keep it with 1:56 to go in the third and 31 on the shot clock. Jalbert on the inbound. Lucas in the lane scores. Pretty simple there. Jensen with 6. 37-34 Northern Cass. Miller with a fake for Langenwalter. Back for Miller, and she traveled. 11th turnover on Wahpeton. Jaguar ball with 1:35 to go in the third. 3 ties, 5 lead changes. Crockett across midcourt, 2-3 zone from Wahpeton. Jensen left block, trying to shovel across her Winterquist. She was able to hang on to it, missed the shot. Jensen got the rebound and scored. Jensen with 8, 6 in this third quarter. And Northern Cass back up by 5. Miller high right. Cross for Langenwalder. Max at the top for Miller. Fix tried to poke the ball away. Wahpeton keep it. Scott Woods, or check that, Claire Woods driving, scoring, and a foul. Claire Woods, the 8th grader, with a basket and a chance at a three-point play. Josie Jensen commits the foul. That is her third. Just the third on Northern Cass in the quarter. But Jensen and Crockett, 3 fouls each. Ellie Lucas will come back in to replace Jensen for Northern Cass. The gap is 3. Claire Woods can cut it to 2, and does. 39-37, under a minute to go. And backcourt pressure now from Wahpeton. Crockett double teamed as she got to midcourt, and Lucas fouled by Claire Woods. First foul on Claire, and that is the first on Wahpeton in the third quarter. They've got fouls to give. The penalty not in play here. Winterquist high post. Jalbert left corner, faked the 3, drove to the basket. Threw it behind Crockett. Hayden able to get it back. Jalbert. Fix. Winterquist. Lucas on the right. Shovels down low for Jalbert and a bunny. Nice bit of passing by the Jaguars. 41-37. Final seconds of the third quarter. Langenwalder yo-yos it. DeVries down low. Scout Woods will score at the buzzer. After 3 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. Northern Cass with a 41-39 lead as we approach the final 8 minutes. Back after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
And get Secret Service level protection. But with Irie Insurance, you can. You see, we've got your back, protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops, and so much more. Ensuring you've got the protection you need and all your questions answered faster than you can say. Classified information. Get protected. Get Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
We start the fourth quarter. Northern Cass with a basketball and a 2-point lead, 41-39. Rust left corner for Jalbert. Finding Jensen, who was fouled. Josie to shoot 2. 10 seconds into the fourth quarter. Foul is on Sienna Fobb. That's her second, the first on the Lady Huskies in the fourth quarter. Jensen hits the first. Josie with 9 in the game. Make it 10. Jensen with 8 points in the second half. Northern Cass up by 4. They were up by 10 in the second quarter, but Wahpeton has come back and made this one a ball game. Miller back in the game, high post. Back for DeVries. Entry pass blocked. And a takeaway. Crockett, 1-on-2, will stop at the block. Rust, 3 on the way. Bingo! Annie Rust with 5. 46-39. Jaguars back up by 7. Max for Miller, left coffin, cornerback for Max. Now Leah DeVries. Fobb and Scout Woods round out the 5 for Wahpeton in the traveling purple. Scout Woods driving against a triple team and fouled with 6:57 to play in regulation. The foul is on Ellie Lucas. It's her first and the first on the Jaguars in the fourth quarter. Miller on the inbound baseline right. In for Max. Woods from the free throw line. No. Rebound Ellie Lucas. Lucas, Rust, Crockett, Jensen, and Jalbert, the 5 on the floor for Northern Cass. Lucas right coffin corner. She normally does not shoot from there. Nice pass from Lucas. Lucas again. From her backside, no. The follow-up by Jensen, scores in a foul. Jensen a shot at a three-point play. And the Jaguars back up by 9. The foul is on Hallie Miller, her third, the second on Wahpeton in the fourth quarter. Jensen hits it. 13 for Josie Jensen. And the Jaguars back up by 9, 49-39, and 8-0 start to the fourth quarter. Scout Woods for Miller. Fobb on the right wing. Max back for Fobb. Woods coming between the circles now. Inside is wide open, all perimeter. Here's a baseline drive. And Max stepped over the edge. 13th Wahpeton turnover. And a timeout on the floor. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. Northern Cass back to a 10-point lead. Back after this.
Without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great communities they serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner you can always count on. It's values-based banking. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Northern Cass with 3 timeouts remaining. Wahpeton now with 2 left. Under 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Backcourt pressure from Wahpeton. Rust across midcourt. For Jensen, Crockett on the left. Finds Jensen in the lane, scores! 15 for Jensen. 13 in the second half, and Northern Cass with their biggest lead of the night, 51-39. A 10-0 start for the Jaguars in the fourth quarter. After Wahpeton cut the gap to 2. Max for Woods, scores off the glass. 13 for Scout Woods. 51-41, pressure in the backcourt. Jalbert across midcourt. There's the double team. Jensen with the catch. Rust, Jensen, the free throw line. Pass intended for Lucas. Crockett kind of got in the way there, actually. Crockett scores. Not sure how to describe that shot. 21 for Hayden Crockett. 53-41. Here's a drive by Hallie Miller in the basket. She has 10. 53-43. And a scramble. Woods and Jalbert tied up. The ball goes to Wahpeton on the arrow. Claire Langenwalter, 22 back in the game for Wahpeton as we near the midway mark of the fourth quarter. Miller driving, scoring. Nice play Off balance shot. Miller with a dozen. And a nice job by Hallie Miller to tip that into the second row. Jaguars will keep it with 4:01 to play in regulation and 27 on the shot clock. Addie Winterquist back into the game for Northern Cass as Lucas gets a rest. Crockett for Jalbert. Jensen in the lane. Crockett left coffin corner will drive the baseline. Lay it up and off, but a foul. Hayden to the line with 3:49 to play. Third foul on Wahpeton of the quarter and the third on Sienna Fobb. So Fobb and Miller with 3 fouls apiece for Wahpeton. And the Crockett free throw missing. Hayden 3 of 5 at the line. I've got her down for 24 points. Now it'll be Fobb checking out and Claire Woods back into the game for Wahpeton. Claire Woods is 45, Woods is 40. Both free throws missed. And Scout Woods the rebound. 8-point lead for Northern Cass. We'll see how big those 2 misses are. Claire Woods for Scout Woods. DeVries. Again, nobody on the inside. DeVries back for Claire Woods. Shot clock at 7. Here's a 3 on the way. No. And Jalbert the rebound. Crockett across midcourt. Rust wide open left coffin corner 3 off the bracket. No good. And the ball last touched by one of the Jaguars out of bounds. It goes to Wahpeton. As 3, Amaya Max back into the game for the Lady Huskies to replace Langenwalder. 3-possession game. Whoop. Right corner to Vries. Back off for Miller. Scout Woods on the top. 16-footer, no. And the rebound, Jalbert. 2.5 to play in regulation. Again, a 3-possession game. Northern Cass in the lead. Crockett driving. Pass was tipped, and it comes to Winterquist. Again, I think Jensen got in the way there. Winterquist was meant to catch the ball. She did anyway and scored anyway. 4 for Winterquist. Scout Woods. Claire Woods. 3 on the way from the left corner is good. By Amaya Max. That's her 3rd bomb of the game. She's got 13. Timeout Wahpeton with 1:55 to go in the 4th quarter. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com, 55-48. Wahpeton trailing Northern Cass. At Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities they serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North is a community partner you can always count on. It's values-based banking. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com, member FDIC and equal housing lender. Wahpeton down to 1 timeout with 1:55 to play. Northern Cass with 3. A long ball for Rust ahead of the crowd, and she'll lay it up and in. 7 for Addie Rust. 57-49. 3-possession game. Claire Woods. DeVries down low. 3 on the way from the left from Hallie Miller, her first bomb of the game. She's got 15. 2-possession game now. Under 1.5 to go. Wahpeton's got a foul to give before the penalty. Crockett driving, lays it in with a left hand. 59-51. Again, a 3-possession game. Just over a minute to play. Claire Woods driving, fouled with 58.8 to go. 2 free throws for Claire Woods, and that's the 4th foul on Josie Jensen. Just the 2nd foul on the Jaguars in the quarter, but it's the 4th on Josie as Claire Woods hits the first of 2 free throws. She's 2 of 2 at the line tonight, 6 points for the 8th grader. 59-52. Now it's a 2-possession game. Full court pressure. Long pass for Winterquist ahead of the crowd. And a foul by Miller. That is her 4th. And that's the 4th on the Lady Huskies in the quarter. So the penalty will go into effect. 2 free throws on the next Wahpeton foul. 25, Skyly Polskamp, a 5'6" freshman, into the game for the first time. You wonder if she's going to be the designated fouler. Deep inbound, Jalbert runs it down. Crockett. Back for Crockett. Crockett weaving away, trying to avoid being fouled, but can't for much longer. Scott Woods with the foul. That's her first. Again, that's team foul 5 on Wahpeton. The penalty now in effect. And Hayden Crockett will shoot 2. She was over 2 at the line just a moment ago. Does not hit the first here. Hayden's missed 3 in a row at the free throw line. If she makes this one, that would make it a 3-possession game, but does not. Scott Woods rebounds. And a blocking foul going to be called on Jalbert. It's her first, just the 3rd foul on Northern Cass. They had 1 to give. They still have 1 to give before the penalty. And now a 3.9 second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Max. Scott Woods. Left corner 3 from DeVries. Yes! DeVries with 5. Timeout. And that's the final timeout for Wahpeton. So DeVries hit the 3. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. 3-point Northern Cass lead. The finish after this. At Bank North, they take community to heart. Helping their customers achieve their financial goals. Visit ibanknorth.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender, full court press, shot clock off. Oh! As Jalbert took a bump on that, and she'll get 2 free throws. Claire Woods the foul, her 2nd. Penalty in effect. Jalbert has yet to go to the line tonight. Penalty in effect, trying to add to a 3-point Northern Cass lead with 27.2 to play. Now it's a 2-possession game. (60-56) Northern Cass. Jalbert hits them both. And coming off a bump like that, trying to get to the ball. Pretty impressive. 2-possession game. Here's a 3 from Max. Yes! Her 4th bomb of the game. And a quick foul with 16.6 to go. Max commits the foul, her first. Josie Jensen at the line. She is 3 of 3 at the stripe. 15 points for Jensen, 13 in the second half. First free throw good. This will make it a 2-possession game, and it does. 63-59. Foul with 12.2 to play. And that'll put Wahpeton at the line for the penalty. This is on Winterquist. That's her, apparently it's her 3rd foul. I had her down for just 2. Not a shooting foul, it's team foul 4. Penalty not in effect. Step back 3. No. Jensen rebounds and a foul. That may do it. Scout Woods with the foul, her second. Jensen back at the line, 5 of 5 at the line tonight. Jensen missing the first. Winterquist out. Ellie Lucas back in for Northern Cass. Makes the second. 5-point game. 2-possession game. And Miller will give it off, and they won't get a shot away, and this one belongs to Northern Cass. Very big win for the Jaguars. Clutch play by Josie Jensen in the second half, and Northern Cass will win it 64-59 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. dhbanknd.com. Back after this on yourliveevent.com.
On the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies, including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Your home for the Division A, Region 1, and Region 2 girls basketball tournaments is yourliveevent.com.
Flutters the pass over to Cotton. High arching rainbow tickles a twine.
From the Shield Center in Fargo to the Louis Lee Fieldhouse in Mayville, we'll have you covered for all the action.
Bag of tricks up to 7 points and another steal for Hurst. Baseball pass to Sage. It's in!
Quarterfinals start Monday, February 19th for the Division A, Region 1, and Region 2 girls basketball tournaments on yourliveevent.com.
And back at Northern Cass, Joe Lancello here, where the Jaguar girls have defeated Wahpeton 64-59. Josie Jensen is our energy player of the game, brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life, enbridge.com for career opportunities. Josie Jensen with 18 points in all, 16 of the second half, and 6 of 7 at the foul line in that fourth quarter. So Josie Jensen, our energy player of the game, brought to you by Enbridge. Our precision play of the game, brought to you by RDK Enterprises of Hillsborough and Drayton. For precision planning updates, information, questions, contact RDK Enterprises of Hillsborough and Drayton, 701-636-2119, or visit planterdoc.com. RDK Enterprises is here to help you. Precision play came in the third quarter. Addie Winterquist with a nice pass to Tess Jalbert for a basket late in that third quarter to make it a 41-37 lead for Northern Cass. That's our precision play of the game, brought to you by RDK Enterprises. Hayden Crockett, 26 points. Josie Jensen, 18 for Northern Cass. 7 for Addie Rust, 5 for Ellie Lucas, 4 for Tess Jalbert, 4 for Addie Winterquist. Casey Fix Play did not score. For Wahpeton, Amaya Mix with 16 points, Hallie Miller 15, Scott Woods 13, 5 for Leah DeVries, 7 for Claire Woods, 3 for Sienna Fobb. 13 turnovers against Wahpeton. And unofficially, they had 20 rebounds, 4 on the offensive side. Northern Cass just 4 turnovers on the night and 26 rebounds unofficially. Northern Cass now 13-6 overall, 6-4 in Region 1, and Wahpeton sees their 3-game winning streak go to an end. They're 9-9 overall, 7-4 in Region 1. We've got the boys matchup coming up between Wahpeton and Northern Cass. That will be on a separate stream here on YourLiveEvent.com. So for now, I'm Joe Lancello. Join us in just a couple of moments with the Northern Cass boys as they take on Wahpeton after this on Your Live Event.